My name is Thomas. I work for Evoy,
Yeah.
where we do high performance or high power electric engine systems.
Yeah. What are we on now?
So right now we are on a Goldfish X9. So that's a Norwegian manufactured rib. So it's about 9.7 meter, and it's propelled by a Evoy Hurricane engine, which is a 400 horsepower inboard engine. With the capability of doing or producing 800 horsepower in peak. And it has installed 2 battery packs here, so with a total of 126 kilowatt hours worth of battery in this boat.
Okay. 126
Yeah.
kilowatt hours. Gotcha. Yeah. Is there space for more batteries, or that's maximum for this platform?
You could probably put in a bit more, but the challenge is that boats are weight sensitive in general, and this as well. So by putting in more batteries, you increase the weight, which again increase the consumption. So adding in more batteries doesn't normally gives you a lot more in range. So what we sit on now, or with 126, it's kind of a nice compromise of range and power and weight, and yeah.
I guess when you set out to design a boat, how do you sort of get around that issue? You need basically, you're saying to go faster, you need more power from the batteries, so you need to add more batteries, which you then need more power, so you need more batteries, and it's kind of this loop that you can't get away from. So how do you, I guess, what are the features of this boat that allows you to have so much power and so much speed out of the system here? 127 kilowatts.
Yeah, or 126 kilowatt hours,
yes.
Which is the battery capacity, and then 300 kilowatts of engine. But of course, this boat it's quite long and slender, which makes it efficient in the sea. So it's so it really is a good hull that it's built upon.
So you're saying actually, sort of the length of the hull is an advantage in the efficiency, because you're not losing so much sort of fighting through waves. You're sort of just rolling more on top.
And for how the water sees your hull is the longer you are, the more slender. It's like dragging your hand through the water. If you try to do it kind of with the flat hand doing like that, it's quite high resistance. But if you do like this, then it's a lot easier, and it's kind of the same for the boats as well. So the kind of the length to beam or width ratio is important in.
Yeah, that's kind of they learn that from sailing, I think, where the sort of the longer the hull, the easier it flows through the water, and that's one of the things that surprised me about this boat is that, you know, most of the boats you see that are electric, they're coming out are maybe like 7 meter maximum, and this is 9.7. This is significantly longer, and to still have that kind of range and speed is incredible. And then you get more usable platform. I mean, there's a massive deck back here that you could work on, you could do water sports on, and then you have
sunbathe on.
And then you have a pretty large seating area, comfortably 4, and then a massive bow, which we'll show you later. But it's a very impressive boat.
Yeah.
We know what the limitations of electric boats are, but what are some of the things that electric boats can do better than, let's say, their diesel or gas counterparts, especially specifically this one?
Yeah. So this specific is, of course, you have an incredible acceleration, like you have in an electric car as well. This particular boat does 0 to 50 knots in 10 seconds, and it's way faster than its counterpart, basically.
Yeah.
And of course, you get the chance to cruise in 35 knots and still be able to talk without really need to shout, and you can have a proper conversation with the guy next to you.
Yeah. So it's It's basically it's super fast and it's quiet. Well, it's fast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And still behaves like any other boat.
Good to sit here. Or are they gonna?
Yeah.
We have a big construction vessel about 50 yards off our stern. They're leaving us alone though.
Yeah. So basically, Evoy can go in any boats, whether it's a Goldfish, or it's something else. And yeah, so from what we know is that everyone uses their boat a bit differently. So everyone needs a bit of a different boat. So there's no kind of one boat for everyone, but everyone can use an engine, or everyone needs to have something to propel them forward.
Yes. Every boat needs something to push
yeah,
it
exactly.
along,
Whether it's inboards like in this, or outboards as well. And on bigger boats, you need a bit bigger engines. So that's why also Evoy wants to do the high output, starting from 120 horsepower and up from there.
There's I guess a lot of companies that are in the smaller kilowatt segment, the Torpedo, e-propulsion, but not as many really in the 100 kW and up.
Yeah, correct. That's kind of a good spot to be right now, at least.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's also because it's we're working with high voltage here, compared to the lower kilowatt outputs, which are more like 48 volts.
Yeah, we're sitting on a lot of power right now. Yeah, that's for sure.
So the system architecture of this boat is have an 800 volt system architecture.
800.
And that's to be able to reduce the weight as much as possible. Also, because higher voltage, you can go thinner cables, but still move more power through them.
Is it two 400s in parallel?
In series,
yeah. Series?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And then the motor itself is 800 volt.
Yeah.
Interesting. So because it's higher voltage, you can use thinner cables, lowers the weight.
Yeah, exactly. So kind of to try to take away some of the penalty you get with the batteries. So that's it could be Goldfish or the boat builder that select what they want to actually spin the propeller. For the inboards, it's the easiest is the stern drives. There are the most noisy, kind of in the electrical sense noise.
Yep.
But it's really down to what the boat fits the boat, whether it's a straight shaft, if it's water jets, stern drives, or outboards as well.
Okay.